Hey guys, Five here with episode number 8 of our Watford career on Football Manager 2019, and we're in Season 2. Before we get into the first game of Season 2, I have already played one Premier League game. That was a game against West Ham. This episode is going to be Arsenal and Man City. Before we get off to them games, we'll go through some transfers, ins and outs over the summer. So let's go.
So as you can see, there was a lot of outs and not too many ins. So the outs, Tom Cleverley left to join Brentford for 11.5 million with a 16 million eventual price tag. Marvin Ziegler joined Udinese for 4.5 million, obviously we put that clause in his loan contract last season. Cantero, a player I'd bought in this season, went out on loan. Backman left for 170k, Sema lost for 300k, Flequier left to Cardiff for 6 mil. Alvaro left to Udinese and affiliate club on loan. Mara lost to Orlando, joining Backman in the United States. He left for 425k, a lot of loans now. Mateus left on loan, Luis Suarez left on loan. Fobby left on a free to Australia. Pontus Jansson, we bought in last season, left on loan to Udinese. Juan Hernandez, a youth prospect of ours, left to Stoke on loan, and it's good that he's a championship player, so he's playing at his level. Randall Williams left on loan. Ben Wilmot, another youth prospect, left to Fulham, who got relegated last season, but good in the championship, he should get more game time. Luc Baquillo left to France for Dijon FCO, another good youth prospect for us, who could potentially replace Deulofeu, maybe. Dion Pereira left on loan, Hoban left on loan, Segura left on loan, Navarro left on loan, and finally Juan Camilo Becerra left to Australia. Now a lot of these players that we sold for cheap is because their work permit was up, so we sold them on.
Players in. Armando Cantero, we got in from Paraguay, where he played 2 seasons at Libertad. He is a 5-star potential, currently 2 stars. Sent him out on loan to Cyprus, I think Apoel from. Yeah, sent him out on loan to Cyprus. 700k we brought him in for. Has potential to be one of the best players at the club. So for 100k, that's not too bad. Potential to be a Premier League division attacking midfielder in the future. So yeah, it looks good. And for 700k, less than a mil for that, that's really good. Then a big transfer, breaking the record, almost doubling the record. Alexander Mitrovic from Fulham. Obviously they got relegated. He's not going to want to stay at them. We got him for 30 mil. We were in competitions with Huddersfield to sign him. 24 years old, international player. 50 caps for in the international side at 24 is incredible. 3-star, current 3.5, potential 4. Already scored twice for us in the opening game against West Ham, and it's not too bad. Wayward crossing doesn't matter. Can only play doesn't matter. These two don't matter because he's a striker. He's a target man. He won't need to cross, and it doesn't matter if he can only play in one position. And he can also play on the left apparently. But yeah, he's the best striker at the club right now, and he's also good because he can further improve. Yeah, there you go. Current international player with plenty of experience. And the final player was at left back, another one for the future. 15 mil, rising to 17.5 mil. We were in competition with Schalke to sign this guy. 3-star current, potential 4.5-star. 12 mil value, 20 years old. 15 mil from Feyenoord. Played a lot of games last season, played pretty much over half the season there. And he got 3 assists, 1 goal. Not too bad. And if you look at his stats, could do a bit better in here, the crossing and dribbling. But everywhere else is very good, especially the acceleration, agility, pace. Those are all good. Work rate's really good as well. So yeah, his 2 negatives. What are his 2 negatives? Could do being taught how to be an effective aerial presence, not to get stuck into rough challenges, and a peripheral figure. But that's okay because he can get better. And if he doesn't play too good, it's okay because we've got Adam Messina who can replace him, and we've also got Holibas who can you can learn from. But yeah, it's good. 15 million for him. Even if he doesn't work out, you could probably sell him for more than 15 mil. And yeah, pretty good transfer window. Now if we go to the schedule, whoops, this is last season. You can see pre-season went very well. All wins apart from one, which was a 3-1 loss to Udinese. Pereira got injured in that one, he's still not back. And also in one of these, Almiron picked up a knock. Yeah, against the under-18s, Almiron picked up a knock. He scored, but he picked up a knock. So yeah, unfortunately for us, them two won't be playing today. But we went away to the London Stadium and picked up a 2-1 victory, which is a great result. 2 assists for Deulofeu, 2 goals for Mitrovic. Went 1-0 up. Let's show the goals. So the first goal came as Fabianski cleared the ball upside. Malacino won the header straight to Deulofeu, who's playing on the left now because of Pereira's injury. Whipped into Mitrovic and he tucked home that header. He's basically Troy Deeney, but probably better. And Troy Deeney got 20 goals last season, so we're hoping to get a couple more this season with Mitrovic. They then equalised in the 58th minute, just before the hour mark, with Felipe Anderson. Noble picked up the ball, played it back to Oxford. Just a bit of playing around in the midfield, looking for people to make a run. Cresswell playing at centre back. That's probably one of the reasons why Mitrovic could get his headers. Brilliant ball. Arnautovic just knocked it onto one of our players. Wilshere, Noble, just a bit of playing. Nice ball through from Arnautovic and they tucked it round very nicely. Cool, calm, collected. Tucks it past the keeper, makes it 1-1. And then in the 82nd minute, we make it 2-1. As you can see there, Dolberg is our new starting keeper, as him and Foster are actually the same rating now. Really nice ball over the top from Deulofeu. Mitrovic gets on the end of it and tucks it home on, again, a nice, cool, calm, collected finish. And also, one other piece of business. This man right here is unhappy at the club. If we look at his information. So if you look at his happiness, negative. Asked to leave, disappointed he could not join PSG. And he wanted to join PSG because of the money. Basically, that's it. He said to me he wanted 88,000 per week, which, if you look now, is 18,000 more than he is currently on. And what I've done, I said I could offer him a contract worth that much. I couldn't. I can only offer him a contract worth max 80,000 per week. And he didn't like that, and then we got an argument. And Inter Milan came in for him, and AC Milan came in for him. And I wouldn't sell him for less than 55 mil. Neither of them wanted to pay that much. A Chinese club were interested in him, but never put in a bid. And PSG never put in a bid after the one I rejected. So, he's currently staying at the club for the time being. This current contract's up in 2023. I've offered him a new contract worth 80k with a yearly wage rise and a release clause, and he has accepted that. So we'll see how things go. We'll see if his happiness gets better. He is currently having to play. I would prefer not to play him if he wants to leave, but he's currently having to play due to a little injury crisis in the midfield. Will Hughes is out for 2 to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. Almiron is out for 3 weeks with a calf strain. Pereira is just returning from his injury. He's got 5 days left. And Semedo is also just returned from his injury. So Yamat's playing. I also signed this guy right here, Rui Santos. Young Portuguese centre-back, 16 years old, coming from Breda, a Dutch side. Young Portuguese defender, centre-back. And he's 6 foot, which is kind of like an Azpilicueta kind of centre-back. That's what I'd want him to be. I want him to be a ball player, taking it out, receiving it, playing it, receiving it, playing it. Similar to like receiving it from the keeper, playing it out. Exactly the same as Azpilicueta. I'd love him to be able to do that. But right now he's got some good stats already. Heading's good. And 6 foot, if your heading's good, that's fine. Tackling's good. Decisions are good. Determination, positioning, bravery, strength, balance. Not the quickest, but again, with age that'll come. And with age he probably will get taller as well. He's only 16 now, so he's still got like 2-3 years left to grow. It's going to be tough. But they've gone for a defensive 4-3-3. This game says a 4-1-2-3. They've gone with Edison, Grimaldo, Stones, Varane. Oh, Raphael Varane. How much did they sign him for? 71 million for Varane. That's an absolute bargain. Kyle Walker, Fernandinho at CDM, Gedson Fernandez from Benfica. How much did they get him for? 41 mil. That's more than my entire budget. De Bruyne, Sterling, Immobile. They're playing Immobile out wide. How much did they get him for? 49 mil for Immobile, nice, not too bad. And his value is 62 mil. His contract must have been up or something. And then Aguero up top, the star man up top. De Bruyne. Varane. Nice ball over the top to Aguero. Dahlberg. Trying him out as a sweeper keeper. Cathcart to Aguero. Great header away, and Delafeu gets it even further away. Something like that. And if this does well this game, we'll start it next one, I reckon. Penaranda and Mitrovic up top. Dahlberg into Chalobah. Cabasele. We've got the 3 men in the midfield now, but we're a bit more vulnerable out wide. Great ball to Penaranda. 46 minutes in, play it across. Mitrovic tucks it home. 3rd goal of the season already in 2 games. That was great. And Penaranda got the assist. 1 minute in. Malacia plays it over the top. Penaranda's got the pace to go on to the end of it. Plays it to the last second. And Mitrovic just taps it home into a pretty much open net. That was lovely. Whistle should be blown after this attack. Weigl to Kyle Walker. Mitrovic, Doucoure. Marcino headed upfield. A 1-0 victory against Manchester City. This is incredible. People had us written off today and we proved them wrong. Yeah, so the move of Doucoure is in doubts as we propose new contract talks. This was the team that was interested in him. Do they have any players I might know? Lavezzi and Mascherano, and Lavezzi is like one of the most highest paid players in the world. 275k per week. So I could see why he might want to go to China. Definitely. But let's get into the next game. Right, so great result in the last game against City. Can we repeat that against Arsenal today? Obviously, we are undefeated against Arsenal as it stands. And also at the end of this episode, we will have the group stage draw for the Champions League and the Carabao Cup 3rd round draw. So, Arsenal gone for a 4-2-3-1, similar to us. Leno, Hernandez, Mustafi, Socrates, Bellerin, Xhaka, Ramsey, Forsberg, Ozil, Under, and Aubameyang. Now, Lucas Hernandez, how much did they get him for? 58 mil. 2 mil over his value. And Under, valued at 54. Signed for 55. 1 mil over their value. Not too bad. We're still playing a weaker squad because Pereira's not fully back and Almirian's not fully back. Maybe not for 50 mil, maybe not 45 or 40. One of them two. But we've got both Milan clubs are interested. Damn. Both Milan clubs are interested, a Chinese club are interested, and Spurs also interested. But I'm probably more likely to send them abroad than to Spurs. Unless Spurs offer me the 50 mil that I want. Granit Xhaka in the middle. Aubameyang, good tackle. Look how far. Mitrovic come back then. Hernandez whips it in. Aubameyang. Oh, he fucking scores. Let's go. We could even play Dini and Mitrovic up top and just whip in balls. Because no team's going to be able to defend that properly. Oh, it's because I was never on attacking. I was on positive this whole time. Oh my god. That was annoying. If I had noticed that earlier, we probably would have scored. Under to Elneny. Over the crossbar. Don't really know why that was a highlight. Just click on these to get rid of them. That was an annoying game though. 2-0 loss. We deserved to have scored, having the chances we had. But there we go, that's the game. A 2-0 loss at Arsenal. Their first victory over us. Right, so he has rejected the 5-year contract with us. So what we're going to do, we're going to offer him to clubs. Bump it down to 45 mil. Right, no one's offered 45 mil for Doucoure. So what we'll do, we'll offer to clubs and we'll put unspecified. See who comes in and see if we can bump it up to 40, 42 and a half, 45, somewhere around there. Let me copy that name. Hebei. Hebei. target. Let's offer to HEBEI. This one. Details. Unspecified. Offer to clubs. See what they say. But we've already got a 40 mil offer accepted. And if Doucoure is all about the money, he'll want to go to China. Right. Oh, 13.6 mil for playing in the group stage. Nice. Right, Carabao Cup third round draw. Draw all teams. Looks for us. Here we are. We are away to Everton. It's going to be a tough game. Probably an equal level to us, Everton. So that's going to be tough. And to end off the episode, we've got the Champions League group stage draw. So I'm assuming we're third or fourth seed. Yeah, we're down in the fourth seed.
So if we do all of these. Alright, of all these groups, Group C is the one I want to be in the most, I reckon. I can't be in B, H or G. And out of the rest I would like to be in C. Let's see what's
draw. Young Boys get Real Madrid. Midtjylland get Barcelona and Bayern. We can't be in that one. Okay, we can be in this one. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad actually. Sevilla, Lyon and Porto. So this might be a attempt to get third place and get into the Europa League. But if we can, we'll push and we'll try and win these matches, but it could be just going for third place. But next episode we will go for... No, we won't go that close. We'll go Lyon Man United. We'll go for the Lyon Man United tie. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.